So, hey guys, it's Devious Hostile here. Once again, doing a new video. Today, my video is going to be another medic guide. Actually, I feel that my previous medic guide is a little bit outdated. Also, just coming back from SOE Live, taking third place in the Ultimate Squad Showdown. I feel after all the practicing I did, I have a larger and much better understanding of the flow of combat from a medic's point of view. Um, so this is, like I said, this is my updated NC medic guide. This is primarily for those people who are interested in kind of that solo play style, or small unit operations and competitive play. This is mostly to go over certs. This is not a gameplay video. I'll be bringing one of those here shortly, but this is for so you know how to cert yourself, so that way you can be proficient in the things that you have, and so you can start pointing yourself in the right direction. As you can see here, since my last medic guide, I have maxed out everything. Well, just about. So that being said, let's start off with the utility slot. Utility slot, I have maxed out medical kit and I have rank 3 restoration kit. Now, these things are actually really effective if not run frontline medic or you're running up in your face style combat. It's really nice to use a resto right before you run into a room. Pop your AoE heal. The healing that's going on top of you plus your AoE heal is just outstanding. It allows you to live through stuff. Allows you to sit there and go face to face with multiple enemies. You can easily do 1v5 situations that way. From there, in passive systems, I've maxed out triage. Triage, while considered to be very underrated, it does occasionally, when in large fight situations, provide enough healing so that way, say you guys all jump into a Sunder moving point A to point B. By point B, most of the people in your Sunder are healed. It also will heal maxes. I don't know if this is a bug, so it may be patched, but currently it does heal maxes in your vehicle. So say you guys don't have time to heal up that max before you roll out, it will heal up some en route to your destination. Alright, from there we have the tool slot. Obviously you want Medgun 6. Medgun 6 is OP as hell. It allows you to heal someone extremely quickly, and it allows you to res someone extremely quickly. And the fact that the range is so far increased, it allows you to get up people that you normally wouldn't. Alright, and then you have your ability slot, your AoE heal. Your AoE heal is a really good team-oriented tool as well as a solo-oriented tool. It allows you to heal yourself in solo so that way you can continue fighting and pushing objectives on your own. And as a team, it allows that when you get into large fights, it allows you to heal up people and allow them to get off a couple extra shots before they go down, and then you're able to res them with your Medgun 6. Now, suit slot, this is where I'm really going to talk. I have all of them, and I use them in different situations. For Advanced Shield Capacitor and Flak Armor, those are the two that are going to be used for people who are support role players, people who are more likely to be in the back lines, running in the back of your team, running the revive grenades, so that way you're in the back pumping out the healing, and then because of that you're going to be living better through the explosions, and you're going to be able to get your shield back up. So it's kind of just a little bit of survivability in the back line. Grenade Bandolier and Ammunition Belt. Alright, Grenade Bandolier is for organized team play for either healing grenades or revive grenades. Alright, I wouldn't suggest using this on a daily basis because it's going to eat up your resources. Ammunition Belt, that's for when it's a long drawn out fight. You're kind of running around a little bit front line, a little bit back line by yourself, not really running into any ammo. It's also pretty good with shotguns. Nano Weave armor. Nano Weave is you're up in people's faces, rocking a shotgun, friggin' running around, full on solo. It's also decent if you're heal botting or running around with your heavy of a coordinated team, so that way you're able to stay up a little bit longer in the front lines from small arms fire. Alright, grenade slot. Obviously you want both. In my previous video I talked about how the nanite healing grenade can be really good at pushing specific points because it gives a good AoE heal and a good point to move to. So I play team lead for all of our competitive stuff for SOE. for SOE Live, and so the nanite healing grenade was a good thing to use, and everybody could push into it. Something that we experimented with. Nanite revive grenade. I can't express how awesome this thing is. Get it, use it, love it. Farm them certs. All right, utility slot C4. I no longer play with C4. But I know a lot of people that still do. It's good. It helps you take out those maxes, can take out large groups of infantry, can even help you bring down vehicles. It brings a lot of utility. I'm a personal fan of the extra survivability with the med kits and restoration kits. Now let's go on to weapons. Alright, for support players, I recommend the Gauss Rifle S. The damage on this weapon is quite outstanding. You have high velocity and soft point ammunition. You have all types of barrel attachments. You have all types of scopes, and then you have the key thing that, and the biggest reason why you want to use this as a support medic, is you have the under barrel smoke grenade launcher. Helps your team out, run the HSNV site, allows you to push objectives, kind of right up there with the nanite healing grenade, which if you combo them both together is really, really effective at pushing points, pushing buildings, and so on and so forth. It allows you also to retreat. You can also grab the grenade one, say if you like farming some kills. Also using it on burst fire, because of the way that burst fire works in this game, it recoils really well and resets the aim point very, very quickly. Allows you to do 2-shot bursts and freaking take out enemies really quickly. For those of you that like to play support in mid-range, I recommend the Gauss Rifle Burst. For those of you that have really good twitch shooting skills that can ADS really well and freaking use your left trigger button, your left mouse button and use your trigger really quickly, it takes 2 clicks in the upper body to take out a target with Nano Weave 4. So it's a really nice weapon. That being said, I would also recommend the Carnage BR. In my opinion, it's the best assault rifle for the NC, if not one of the better weapons on the NC. Its rate of fire is outstanding, its magazine size is okay, and its recoil is easy to handle at both medium and short range. Long range, you may be better off with Gauss Rifle Burst or Gauss Rifle S. I can also say that if you're a support and mid-range medic, you can also go with the SMGs. For the NC, I would strongly recommend the Cyclone. The Cyclone is a really good weapon. You can even throw a 4X on it and snipe people with it. It's pretty crazy. And for those of you that are really looking at this as a solo gameplay and competitive gameplay for in your face, like right up running around towers and using jump pads and just jumping in people's grills, I would recommend the shotguns. I'm a big fan of the 0TTK shotgun, so I like the Bruiser personally. I already have Araxium, the Piston, the Sweeper's another fine choice. But you can still use Carnage BR. The rate of fire for the Carnage BR allows it to be used in close quarters combat. Just remember that it's not a shotgun, so you kind of have to base your close quarters combat playstyle off of it. And you can also use the SMG. For close quarters, I do like the Cyclone, but I would recommend the Blitz. And then we get to the pistol. Alright, I own all the different pistols that you have for the NC. When I'm running shotguns, I run the Commissioner. When I'm running, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. When I'm running a shotgun but having to move a lot of open ground, I like the Commissioner. When I know I'm going in close quarters, I like the Underboss. And then I like the Desperado when I'm using assault rifles of any kind. That's just my personal preference, but I would figure out what pistol you're best with and go with it yourself. Outside of that, guys, you can use camos and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of Space America currently. Just figure out what works for you. Figure out your playstyle, because once you figure out your playstyle, you're going to be able to figure out what works for you. If you have any questions, please do ask on the YouTube channel. If not, feel free to come on the dvsgaming.org forums and make a post and ask me questions, or you can hit me up on Twitter at Hostial, and hopefully I can help you out in any way I can. It was great to do this video for you guys, and I hope